Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Now I know this video is a little bit different to what we normally do. It's not Destiny, anything like that. However, I am going to try and branch out into a few more games over the future. But now that 2018 has ended and we are going into 2019, I'm so grateful for how quick we've actually grown on the channel in the past year. However, I'm going to try and upgrade the quality of the videos and try and upload a lot more. So the schedule currently, I'm going to try and do 3 videos a week. I think that's a fair amount. Plus, I'm going to try and make them a lot better quality. So hopefully guys will see that in the future uploads. But today we are going to be talking about the best first person shooter of 2019. Now the game you're currently watching is called Insurgency Sandstorm. Now it has only just released, so it is a pretty new game. It's pretty much like a Counter-Strike but first person and really good graphics. It's the most realistic game I've ever played and probably ever will. If you are into your shooters and realistic ones like Battlefield, this is definitely the game for you guys. I picked this up for around about £20, I think it was on sale. However, I think it's usually around about 25. So if you are looking for a game, make sure you do pick this one up. I'm going to go into more detail later on in the video. But guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, drop a like down below, turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload, and let's jump straight into why this game is the best game of 2019. Now before we do start, I'd just like to point out this is free to use gameplay in the background. But this is running like max graphics. That's the reason why I've done it, to show you how well this game looks. And even though you're watching in 1080p 60 FPS, when you're actually playing and not recording the gameplay, because obviously it does downscale quite a bit, this game looks amazing. It looks 10 times better than Battlefield does, and that is considered one of the most graphical games out there. However, for some reason it's just an amazing game with the best graphics I've ever seen. Really, you can't really describe how well they are until you actually play the game for yourself, and that is one of the main reasons why I believe this is going to be one of the best first person shooters of 2019, simply because of how eye-catching and well looking the game runs. It is quite smooth as well in the background. It used to be a little bit bad in the beta, stuff like that. However, they have sorted the FPS out and it runs very smooth. I mean, my PC can handle it in high graphics, which has only got a GTX 1060, so I would recommend around about a GTX 1050 for this game. But you can try it, you can look up tutorials anyway to see whether your PC can run it. But I would advise doing that before buying the game, because if your PC can't run it, there's no point actually buying this game. The next point I want to make is the customization. Now there's character customization where you can change your guard, there's multiple options, but not only that, the customization of the weapons. As you can tell from the gameplay in the background, there's so many attachments. You've got like a 1x red dot, a 2x red dot. There's some attachments I've never even seen in other games before. No other games really show you attachments and customizations like this. The only downfall is, and they might have even updated this since I've uploaded this video, but I don't think there's any camos to the weapons, but that kind of makes the game unique in its own way, and it's not following the trend. However, the customization of this game is incredible. It's got the most customizations ever, I think, in a shooter. You can literally have a 6x scope on like an AK, 4x scope, anything like that. It's even got extended mags, stuff like that that most games do have, and you can put a few attachments onto weapons. And not only that, just a certain attachment in this game can create the best weapon going. Say if you're bad with your weapon, you put a different attachment on, it can totally change your gameplay and how you actually play and how many kills you get. That's the reason why I love this game, because you're constantly trying out new things with new weapons. And not only that, there are so many weapons to actually choose from. It's a bit like Battlefield. You've got your assault class, your SMG, your sniper, stuff like that. So it is a really good innovative game, and there is so much to do with customization. Like I said earlier, there is also character customization. So you customize like your soldier, and then you customize like your Taliban soldier, or whatever you want to call him, so you can have like different headscarves, stuff like that. And there's so many to choose from, but the way you obtain actually getting new customizations for your characters is by playing the game and earning like coins, so you can buy new stuff. However, it's a really good creative game and there is a lot of customization in it, and that is why it's one of the best first person shooters of 2019. Now with most games you currently do have a few issues, however there's only like one or two with this game that I have found. There are still a few bugs, but it has only just been released, so you can expect that. And it's not too bad, it's like 1 in every 100 games. Say if you were to walk through a door, it'll bug you back and you'll lag back outside that door and then you can go through it. So it's not a major one, it just needs updating, and I'm sure they'll do that in the future. But the only problem currently is that it is only out for PC. I think if they did bring this, which they are doing in the future guys, it is coming to Xbox One and PS4. So if you're a console gamer, don't worry, it is coming in the near future. But I believe if they would have sold this together and done all three at the same time, they would have made a lot more money and it would have been a lot more popular game. I just feel like it may die down when console actually does get it. However, it shouldn't do. We just need more people to actually support the game and start playing it. Because I can guarantee once you've started playing this game, you won't be able to get off it if you are a first person shooter guy like myself. So that's pretty much the only fault for it currently, but we're going to jump into some more points why it is actually a great game and the best first person shooter of 2019. Like most first person shooter games, it does have a ranked playlist. Now this ranked playlist is one of the best playlists I've ever played. It's a lot like CSGO. They're competitive, but on this you call it ranked, and you basically play 10 matches and get put in a skilled group. So it goes from bronze, silver, gold, platinum, all that stuff like Rainbow Six Siege, anything like that, you'll know what I mean. And it is a really good system. The only fault with it at the minute is the matchmaking can be a little bit off. I have tried this a few times and I seem to get slapped by loads of teams. Now that may be just because I'm bad, but the matchmaking does seem to be a little bit unfair. It could be because I'm unranked. Once I'm ranked, it should even it out a little bit. But them 10 placement matches can be quite hard to actually win. But if you have a good team or you are good at the game, I'm sure you'll have no problem with ranked. Ranked is a 5v5 game mode, so it's a lot more competitive and it is a lot better. You've literally got to listen out for footsteps while you're actually rushing, and you've got to have a game plan to actually win the games. Now voice commands are really effective in this sort of game mode. You're going to need to be able to talk to your team to actually win the rounds and win the game. But not only that, you are playing for everyone else, so don't go into it team killing, anything like that, because it just makes the game bad for everyone else. But ranked game mode is definitely the best game mode at the minute. Now they do other game modes like casual, stuff like that, which is what you're seeing in the background. I think it's like a 16v16. 18v18, I'm not sure what it is, but it's quite a big one. The maps aren't too big, so it's a perfect size for the actual game. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the game modes. It's a really enjoyable game. My favourite at the minute is ranked. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section, and let's jump straight into the next point. The next point I do want to make is how realistic this game is. This is the most realistic game I've ever played in my life. And normally I don't like game modes like hardcore on Call of Duty or anything like that. However, this one is really good. There's no mini-map. It's literally a 2-shot body shot and a 1-shot headshot. Snipers on this game are unreal. The aiming down sights, everything about it is just so realistic. There's bullet drop. Anything that's realistic, it's on this game pretty much. Also, another thing that I do like about this game is that it is really hard to tell who is your teammates. You pretty much just got to guess with this clothes they're wearing. That's why customization is a big thing in this game. So say if you were on the Taliban side, you're going to want to wear something that makes you look like a Taliban, so like an headscarf or something. And if you're on like the SAS side, something like that, you're going to want to wear some armour, stuff like that, so that your teammates can actually see what team you're on. Because there is really no way of telling what team you're on, and that is why I find this game to be good, because you could run around the corner and get shot by your teammates. But I know that can sound quite annoying, but it doesn't happen too much, but when it does, it's just kind of funny and you've just got to brush it off. But that's how realistic this game is. The final point I do want to touch up on real quick is the pricing of this game. Now currently it's around about $27 and around about £24. But for me, that is a perfect price for this game. You're talking like better than Battlefield, way better than COD, and they're charging like 50 for a first person shooter that's nowhere near as good as this. So for the pricing, it's definitely a 10 out of 10. That's pretty much wrapping up today's video. If you guys did enjoy and do buy Insurgency, let me know down in the comment section. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, drop a like down below. Also comment what else you think is the best first person shooter of 2019, because I'd love to know your thoughts down below. And as always guys, I'll catch you in the next one.